Endorsed by the blood, but everything to the left. Big face, that's my dude, everything to his right. Through me, he gon' see the most change in his life. Blue and red make green, so we smash together. Real G's got our back, and they'll slash you ever. So you funny style niggas, keep pumping your gun.
Alright, what up? It's your boy Rhett One, WestCoastRiders.com. We chilling right here with the man, Big Face. What's going on with you, man?
Chilling, dog. Brazil Street hustling, as always. Big Face Hunter, Brazilian name.
That's what's up, man. So let's get right into it. We're here today. You're gonna tell us a little bit about your DVD. Can you tell us what this DVD is gonna be about?
The DVD is gonna be about me, basically, my struggles, and the future. You know what I'm saying? The present, past, future of Big Face Hunter. You know what I'm saying? As far as the situation, a lot of people want to know, you know what I'm saying, about the whole breakup split between me and my brother. So I'm gonna address that shit on there, and I'm kind of gonna show what I'm made of, and show what the future holds for me, or what I'm looking for the future to hold for me as far as the music industry is concerned.
Okay. What's the DVD's title?
Oh man, I look around right here. Like I say, you right here with me on Brazil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot has changed in a short amount of time. So the DVD is titled Ain't No Game. Basically, I look around at my everyday life, and I've been living it out here in these streets for 20 plus, and it's not a game. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no game. And with everything that I put into my previous encounter with the music industry, as far as my situation with my brother, you know what I'm saying, which is, his name is The Game, you know what I'm saying. So to cut through all the bullshit, it's like it ain't no game, because he's not with me anymore, you know what I'm saying. Bottom line, ain't no game. Still on Brazil, the whole movement is that, you know what I'm saying. That's how we going with it. So the DVD is titled Ain't No Game, and it's subtitled The Documentary Revisited. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm coming with that, because this has been a good 2 years in the making, as far as the whole situation. So January 18th will make it 2 years exactly. We're approaching that right now, and it's just my take on the way things started, the way things ended up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm calling it The Documentary Revisited on the second hand.
Now, how important do you feel it is to be respected for your street hustle and like your history? Because I know that you had that slogan, like you just mentioned, about still being on Brazil. So talk to us a little bit about that.
Oh man, it's very important. You know what I'm saying, to represent and to really, you know what I'm saying, have that love in these streets. It's something that I've done all my life. It's very important when you got a big scope or a big spotlight on you. You know what I'm saying, to keep it as real as you claim. You know what I'm saying? That's very big. You know what I mean? It's not like you have to just be planted in the hood like that. You know what I'm saying? I understand getting up out of here and getting somewhere better to be. You know what I'm saying? To better yourself and to get your mind right. But if you've been in these streets for as long as I have, you kind of get sprung on this shit like it's a drug, and not like that. But in other words, the love is so real out here. You just gotta. You gotta come get your feed, you know what I'm saying? You gotta come get your motherfucking, you know what I mean? You gotta have that. It's like that. But if you ain't really, you know what I'm saying, from out here like that, if you ain't never done that shit, of course, if you ain't done it, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically that with me, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it real is very important. It's not just a slogan, keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? It's really something that I can't not do. You know what I mean? It's a given. You gotta do that. So, especially if you speak it. You know what I'm saying? If you speaking this Compton shit, you gotta be this Compton shit. You can't. It's no way around that shit.
Now talk to us a little bit about like the whole block, the whole Brazil. Tell us a little bit of history. I know it's been put out there about y'all owning the whole block. Is there something you want to clear up about that?
Actually. Short history on Brazil specifically, and that has to do with me naming, my new company, Brazil Street Records. Now, I crash landed, if you will, on Brazil Street after the situation where we had in Bellflower, where we had the Sherwood Apartments and we was hustling. When I say crash landed, we didn't get kicked out of there because he got shot. We was there for a good maybe 3-4 more months. We got kicked out of there on the note of negligence as far as, you know what I'm saying, handling business up in that front office, which was something that his name was attached to. So, I mean, me crash landing here was due to my brother, you know what I'm saying? And I actually was homeless for a good amount of time, you know what I'm saying, a good 2-3 months. I mean, even though I had some money, I didn't really have nowhere to go, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't the type of nigga to lean on people like that. So I ended up running across this little spot right here on Brazil after staying in my car and in and out of my folks' house showering and shit for a good 2 months. I ran across Brazil, you know what I'm saying, and this little spot. And Brazil's like the first little block in my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying. Brazil is here and Wilmington is here, so it's kind of like this little house is like the corner pocket of the hood. So it was kind of like, let me, you know what I'm saying, I go on over here, even though it's kind of on the main street. It all kind of came good, you know what I'm saying. It was all good. I mean, bottom line, I was in the hood, and that's where I wanted to be. So that's how the whole Brazil street come through. And as far as buying the block, it was something that he said that when he said it, I'm like, here we go, you know what I'm saying, on that other shit, you know what I'm saying. But like I say, I looked around after he made that comment. I looked around and I looked at the block and I said, shit, it's only like 6 houses on this motherfucker. We occupying 3 of them on rent status, you know what I'm saying. If this shit pop off right, hell yeah, we could really buy it. And if he done said it, I know we don't want to look like a fool, you know what I'm saying, and shit, so it'll just look, it already look like we own this motherfucker the way we dwell it. So, you know what I'm saying, I mean, if you get a couple dollars, I know, but long story short, his house was the first one to come open for sale. So they was at us because it was like, y'all got first dibs, you know what I'm saying, y'all renting, y'all got first dibs at the pad, you know what I'm saying. They knew who they were renting to as well, so they knew he would get it. I mean, we done did videos, all that shit in front of this motherfucker. So, it's, you know, it's kind of landmarkish. It meant more to me than it did to him, obviously. He told me, I'm not buying, you know what I'm saying, no house for that price in Compton. I'm like, nigga, this solidifies who you are, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never, like, lived in my hood, period. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know that Face lived in Cedar, you know what I'm saying? You lived over here, you know what I'm saying, across the tracks in somebody else's hood. So this whole just solidifying the situation, bam, I got a house in the hood, you know what I'm saying? That's serious. And for me to be over here, your brother, shit, 20-some years, you know what I'm saying? For me to say, I got a house in the hood, that's some, you know what I'm saying, that's monumental for me, you know what I'm saying? So to not want that for yourself and not want that for me, I didn't know how to take that, you know what I'm saying? But to this day, I'm still paying the same rent lady that I came across and rented this place a couple years ago, you know what I'm saying? Where we don't own a motherfucking thing here, you know what I'm saying? G-Ride got the motherfucking house across the street because Game didn't want to get it, you know what I'm saying? G-Ride and his wife put theirs together and they bought that house, you know what I'm saying? So we got this studio across the street as well that we still rent. And it's not, ain't nothing over here. I don't own shit. If I do get the opportunity and get up in my change, I'm gonna grab that, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the things I am gonna do. But I got kids and mouths and shit to feed first before I'm gonna brag about, or I'll never brag about it, but you know what I'm saying, before I make a move like that, I got people to take care of, you know what I'm saying? So all that boasting shit, I never understood it, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, a lot of shit. You know, a lot of shit I call putting me in compromising situations, and that was one of them, the whole bought the block thing, because niggas just thinking they got it. Niggas think, shit, Face got it still, Face lying, Face ain't broke. This nigga left a nigga out here dirt broke. Repoed all type of shit, cars, you know what I'm saying? Tried to repo chains, tried to repo the other car. I mean, just on some whole shit. So niggas just did me dirty. Fuck everything else on the surface of what people think. This shit go a whole lot deeper than, you know what I'm saying, just some money, you know what I'm saying? Me not getting my just due. Like I say, I got kids to feed. Those kids were here when this mission started, you know what I'm saying? So that's all it is with that. And they can't even get they calls answered, you know what I'm saying, no more. My daughter is 9, love him to death. My other daughter is 6, love him to death. They can't call him and they're embarrassed to go to school and say, this is my uncle, when just last year they was the proudest thing, you know what I'm saying, probably the most popular kids in school. But now it's embarrassing because shit, they can't prove it and ain't nothing to back it. He can't get a call back. I mean, fuck me. What about the kids though? So it's crazy how 2 years turn shit.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned like the whole repoing and all that shit, cars, chains. Is it true you're trying to auction off your Black Wall Street chain in the car or some shit? Or
I mean, because of the way all the shit broke down, I mean, what the statement in that is, a nigga ain't on no flashy. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to denounce that and get people to understand, young people especially, to understand. Stop being so goddamn. What's the word? So
I don't know the word.
Stop
being so flashy, shit like that.
Flashy, but it's
There's a word
material.
To it. Yeah, materialistic.
There you go. Don't be so materialistic. You can't take none of this shit with you when you leave. You know what I'm saying? I was waiting on my brother to hit the block and come, give me a hug and say, dog, it ain't like that. He sent niggas over here to repo my truck, to repo the chain, and to repo my car. You know what I'm saying? And that's when kind of like I knew that this nigga ain't coming back. He doing a little dirty shit. This shit ain't finna get right. So I'm saying all that to say that the materialistic shit and the materialistic mind state is kind of like a state of mind that I'm not in. You know what I'm saying? And one of those things I willingly gave back, which was that truck. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't own it. Because I knew he didn't own it. He was paying notes on it. That same truck is got a nigga driving around in it now. I guess that's an ally of his that want to drive back and forth past my house, either to show me he got it or to try to, I don't know, let his nuts hang. I don't know what the nigga's on. But he driving back and forth past Brazil in my truck. I don't know whether to call a nigga a threat or what. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's on niggas' mind. But to make a long story short, as far as the auction, it's all about just the materialistic mind state, and that's not a good way to be thinking. You know what I'm saying? So get rid of the chain. You know what I'm saying, on the auction. Get rid of the Magnum on the auction. You know what I'm saying? If that meant that much to you, if these things meant that much to you more than your brother, then these are not things that I need. You know what I'm saying? They're not necessities. They're not necessities at all. So it's a lot of game fans out there, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I take pride to this day in building the brand. So if somebody can, you know what I'm saying, take that with some pride and say, hey, this is a trophy. I mean, that's how I looked at them always, as trophies, you know what I'm saying? Like the chain, you'll never see that hanging from my neck again, as much as I be wanting to, you know what I'm saying, sport that shit. Because I did, like I'll sport the tattoo. You know what I'm saying? I can't take that off. You know what I'm saying? I don't need the materialistic part of it. The tattoo was there because just like everything else that I have tattooed on my body is something that was a part of my life and my history. So that's how I am with that. But MySpace auction coming soon. You know what I'm saying? The Brazil Street chain. To Black Wall Street chain. The Magnum. A few miscellaneous items like clothing and memorabilia, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too much, but I mean, it ain't gonna be. I mean, a lot of people have hit me looking like, hey, when you gonna start doing that shit? And they done threw little offers out there, so it might pop off. I'm just waiting to kind of build the anticipation up and kind of get it popping. But
so definitely next year then.
Right,
okay,
for sure.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. Now, how do you feel about the future? Like, the whole Brazil Street and moving forward as a company. This DVD obviously is kind of like a stepping stone in a positive direction to showcase all that. Talk to us a little bit about what else you got planned with the DVD. I know you might have some.
Right. Well, with the DVD, that actually is what I'm going to look at as the foundation. You know what I'm saying, to what I'm trying to do. It's the way that I'm able to capture people's attention with the controversy, as crazy as it sounds, and say this is what this is, but this is really what I want you to see. You know what I'm saying?
So it's more than just a shock value.
Oh, it's definitely the shock value is going to pull you in the interest of face and game split. You know what I'm saying? And my side of the story will pull you in, and that's not going to be shortchanged. I'm gonna give it to you how it was written. You know what I mean? But on the upswing of things, I'm going to showcase my artists. I'm going to showcase my talent as far as this music is concerned. You know what I'm saying? Which is something that a lot of people didn't know, that you know what I'm saying, I had ears for music, or that I was a former artist myself. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So with this, I'm showcasing who Big Face Hunted is, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I'm taking this opportunity to showcase my artists and what Brazil Street Records is all about, because they're all young, they do have a bright future, and I'm trying to solidify that and capture somebody's attention with a big fat wallet.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now we'll get to some of those names in a moment. Tell us a little bit about the people that are actually gonna be on the DVD. I know we talked about that a little while ago. Okay. I know you got it all on your sidekick, so you wanna, you know what I'm saying?
Sidekick Rolodex. I hate to pull that out, so I try to go off the head.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But along with the contributions to, as footage wise, as far as like all the people that I reached out to and that, you know what I'm saying, contributed to the project, I'm gonna try to put a soundtrack together with it as well. You know what I'm saying? I looked at everybody who threw me a little bit of footage and a feature here and there. I said, shit, this would be a good motherfucking CD right here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I am the #1 hip-hop consumer on the West Coast all these years. I'll take you to my collection. I got all these nigga CDs. That's another thing. Like when my brother said he got shot and Face came to the hospital and bought him all these hip-hop classics. That was a hell of a story, but the whole thing was Face had all these hip-hop classics. I ain't had to go to the store for none of that shit. I bought them all the day they came out. I'm straight hip-hop head, you know what I mean? All my life has been that way, you know what I'm saying? From 88 to today, niggas hip-hop head. So, I mean, as far as the features.
Yeah, throw out some names.
Of course I got Glasses, you know what I'm saying? That's my dude. G Malone, you know what I mean? We grind together, My World Management Firing Squad. We do it like that. We got Bishop Lamont, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother now, you know what I'm saying? And I say that proudly. That's a good dude, and I'm glad that Glasses brought him into my life, because I get so much positivity out of his presence that I just don't know how we didn't know each other sooner, you know what I'm saying? So. And he played a big role into getting just say a Warren G, Trick from Detroit, you know what I'm saying, to play a part in this. Young Dre, you know what I'm saying. Young Dre is on the thing. I went and got Lil E. Lil E. I mean, I'm calling it the documentary Revisited, so I had to go get Lil E and get his take on, you know what I'm saying, the damn near 2 years later of the part he played in the original documentary. So I went and got that. I bought him to the block, you know what I'm saying. I showed him the love that they showed my brother when you know, the first time around. So another nigga that came to the table, my boy G-Ride had lost his dad, and out of nowhere Spider hit the block one day, and he hollered at G-Ride, and he gave him a cool little contribution, because you know, we were putting barbecues and car washes on to bury G-Ride's dad, bottom line. And he heard about it, and he came over here, and he dropped something on G, and that was a beautiful thing. So, I mean, from this point on, you'll never hear me talk bad about the dude. You know what I'm saying? Not that I was talking bad about him before, but I did question his character, but he set it straight once he did that for me. So we were able to push on, and he contributed something to the DVD as well, because it was some time he spent over here when everything was kind of blossoming, you know. So he did have some insight. So it's not kind of like a hater move. He was over here when shit was developing. He saw things change. He saw certain shit, so he was able to speak on that. Let's see who the fuck I got. I ain't got the sidekick. What the fuck? Oh, my bad. Gangsta Drayster. You know what I'm saying? I got Gangsta Drayster on this motherfucker. Drayster hit me a little while ago, and we gonna put together some some business shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get him soon as we get off of this. I'm gonna call Drayster back, and we gonna talk some business. That's my folks right there.
I know you mentioned Cam.
Definitely got the West Coast Cam in this motherfucker, the real Cam. All due respect, you know what I'm saying? That's Cam. I got his little brother YB. You know what I mean? They gonna shed a little light. You know, when Cam talks, it's always knowledge. You know what I mean? So you zip your lips and open your ears up when Brother Cam has got the floor. You know what I mean? That's what it is with that. What the fuck else I got on this shit? Fuck.
Oh,
Get it.
yeah.
Okay, I got the legendary, and in my eyes, I call him legendary because he was to Tupac what I am to Game, and that's an older brother. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's such a similar situation. You know what I'm saying? From the outside looking in, that I had to get his input and see what he could add. You know what I'm saying? From his point of view, and he thought it'd be a good idea, so he blessed me with an interview, and hopefully I'll be able to get a song as well from him, Thug Life, for the soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? We can do it like that. Fuck.
Shout out to T-Mobile Sidekick, by the way. Shit.
Oh man,
They be keeping everything straight.
Boost and Game and the Boost Mobile people cut me off, so Sidekick 3, I'm gonna be making Sidekick, T-Mobile. I'm gonna be making some moves, man.
That's what's
If you
up.
want to give one of my artists a little plug, or Big Face himself, I'm with that like a motherfucker, because you see me, it's all at the Sidekick. From the time I wake up to the time I lay down, it's all in here.
I think everybody on the block got a kick too.
Man, you see, we having a Sidekick party next week, Club Blue. You know, I promoted this club called Club Blue, so we're having a Sidekick party as crazy as it sounds. How could I forget these dudes I got on this motherfucker, man? I got Technique, you know what I'm saying? I got Eastwood, you know what I mean? I got Jen the MC. Jen the MC came to the block, he came to the club, he did a show for me. Jen got down, he already got a song for me. I think he called it, the title of it got my name in it or some shit. So, you know, me and Jen hit it off. He a good dude. Glasses took him to Watts and all that shit. Took him to the swap meet, all that shit. So Jen is down. Aside from that, I don't know if I said Warren G, and it's one big fish I'm trying to rope in for this DVD, and hopefully I can get that done, because that'll push it over the top as far as the envelope is, you know what I'm saying, concerned. You know, as they pushing the envelope, so I'm gonna try to push the envelope and get this one big fish to give me some visuals, you know what I'm saying, and some statements as far as the situation with me and my brother and a few other things. And if I wrote that, then we got a platinum selling DVD, and we're gonna go with the independent route. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for distribution. Like I say, I got a cold young team, and I'm showcasing them on this DVD. So if you gotta, I really wish somebody to recognize now, but if you gotta get the DVD and see what I'm talking about to understand it, I mean, that's what you gotta do. But hopefully before that, something will pop off. You know what I'm saying? I'm by this motherfucker. I mean, I keep it. I got the phone on. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on them calls.
That's what's up. So talk to us about the actual, like, your new artist, the new team, and everybody that, you know, you're putting your money on, that you feel is going to take you in the direction you want to go in.
Oh yeah, I got a cold squad of young soldiers, man, young stallions. I got first and foremost, I got the Lost Souls. Lost Souls is like some real young street niggas, like from Compton. Like how you say, it's in the name, like the Lost Souls. I mean, they got a cold breakdown to the meaning of the name and everything, you know what I'm saying, and what a lost soul is. And they represent it to the utmost. They represent the other side of the tracks in the city to the utmost, and that's the east side. I'm on the west side. I call this the Western civilization. You know what I'm saying? We real civilized on this side. Over there, it's like, I mean, you can go a whole lot quicker than you know, you can maintain over here, but only the strong survive on the east side for the most part. You know what I mean? The young nigga Broadcast. I got a young nigga named Broadcast that's from Compton. He spent some time in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? So he got kind of like, he picked up that East Coast kind of flow, but he came back and he's here. He's back living in the city, so he got a good. I like the nigga swag. You know what I'm saying? He got some good shit popping. You know what I'm saying? All my artists have been featured on the Brazil Street Hustlers mixtape. DJ Warrior, DJ Nutty. You got to go grab that if you don't got it. Put it up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the first installment of some beautiful things to come. We got the first lady of Brazil Street Records, and that's my little sister, my pride and joy. That's B Fly. me and the Game sister. You know what I'm saying? We all got the same dad. Fortunately, they have the same mother and father. Only a few of my father's kids are blessed enough to have the same mother and father. You know what I'm saying? But that's the two right there, Game and B-Fly. So she hasn't been rapping for a long time, but her development from poetry to rap has been phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? I'm very pleased with what she's doing. She has a look out of this world. So hopefully she'll be able to capture the hearts of a lot of young ladies that want to be like her, and capture the hearts of a lot of young men that think they want her. You know what I'm saying? But remember, she got a big brother named Hunter, and I'm on you. You know what I'm saying? So that's B-Fly. I got some young niggas from what I call the Western civilization, the west side of Compton, called the Set. A lot of young niggas like Game and like 4 Cent, I call Jay-Z babies. You know what I'm saying? That's who they come up off of. That's their idol. You know what I'm saying? That's their inspiration as far as this music thing. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to nobody. If you're a Jay-Z baby, just say that. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying that to say is my little niggas called the Set from the west side. They some 4 Cent babies. You know what I'm saying? And even though 4 Cent ain't on the level of a Jay-Z, he left a hell of a legacy behind over here in the west side of Compton. You know what I'm saying? So the Set is 2 young niggas who represent that. You know what I mean? And they gonna carry the west side of Compton and 4 Cent's legacy on to the next level. I got a young nigga named Lawless. Lawless came to me a good year ago now, and I was just standing out talking one day, and he came and he wanted to rap for me, and I was kind of really getting used to like little niggas walking up on me rapping and shit, or wanting to rap for me. So when he came, I was kind of like really didn't want to hear it this particular day. Plus I was hollering at my homie about some real shit, but I tried to shun him off, and he kind of like, you know what I'm saying, just start rapping. Like, I'm like, little nigga, I'm gonna holler at you, or just, you know, come back through or whatever. And the little nigga didn't say, all right. He just started rapping, like demanded the nigga's attention. Respect from that moment, and he's developing. He's coming along well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got a lot to give him. All of them, I got a lot to give him. You know what I'm saying? The input is there, and as long as we can grow together, we're gonna be all good. So. Lawless is only 19, and he got some years in front of him, you know what I'm saying, to make it all the way A1 type. Fortunately, he's a nigga that don't have the gang influence in him too tough, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not saying he no Rudy Poot nigga or nothing, but he just not affiliated with no specific gang or nothing like that, which is a plus to me, being a young nigga, you know what I'm saying? That takes down a lot of boundaries that say other niggas his age got that fall under those banners, you know what I'm saying? So Lawless is a nigga that we can take to MTV. We can take, sky's the limit, you feel what I'm saying? Everything else, we gonna force who we are on people and make you accept us. But Lawless, I mean, he got the potential to go wherever, you know what I'm saying? Movies, I mean, all type of shit, Nick Cannon type shit, with no disrespect. I got Friday. Friday is a nigga that's been down with me since he stepped out the front, off the front porch. You know what I'm saying? Me and his uncle and his cousin Nate go back a lot of years. And Fridays came to me. Nate brought him to me around when Black Wall was just getting popping. You know what I'm saying? And we named him Black Friday. And Game was very accepting of him. Turn around and at the end of everything, you know what I'm saying, made a statement saying, hey, Friday basically didn't have what it took. I wish he would have just let him know that instead of, you know, just saying it publicly. So I don't even wish he wouldn't have. I'm glad he did that. Thank you, sir, for giving Friday the fire up under him that he needed to go on, because we created a beast, you know what I'm saying, and Friday's going to show it. We dropped the black. It's just Friday, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we dropped all the, you know, our only black we didn't drop is the color of our skin, you know what I'm saying, when it come to name and shit. So, no Black Wall, no Black Friday, just Friday, you know what I'm saying, Young Friday. So that's my young nigga. He's a hog, and he was here through the thick and thin, so he got a lot to prove, you know what I'm saying? He got the fire up under him.
That's what's up, man. Sounds good and shit. Sounds like you got a lot of young people. Now, let's talk about the love you get. You get a lot of love from the New West and a lot of other up and comers. What do you credit that to?
I credit that to, I mean, a lot of people know. I mean, ever since this shit started, I had people tap me on the shoulder and say, you know niggas know you the nigga behind this, right? I mean, and even when I didn't want it, you know what I'm saying, I took it, you know what I'm saying, because that's what they gave me, and that's from state to state. And as far as this New West, like Game says, a lot of people don't credit him for doing what he's done. Well, you did what you did, and everybody wants to give you that credit, but you don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? You don't fuck with niggas to get that. You know what I'm saying? You shun everybody. Basically, you know what I'm saying? You bigger than everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm right down here with him, and I'm the nigga right along with him that made it pop. You know what I'm saying? So that credit that he missing, that's the credit that they're giving me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm right here with him, and I'm still trying to make it happen again right along with him. So I mean, that's what it is. It's the New West with Big Face, because this is where the seeds was, you know what I'm saying, planted.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
It's just blossoming now, so we gonna make it pop.
That's what's up. Now, I know you manage G Malone. Who else do you work with and endorse on a close basis?
You know, like I say, I mean, I'm referring to Bishop as my brother from here on out. You know what I'm saying? From the time we met, church.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Church, I say. That's my dude right there. I endorse that to the utmost. You know what I'm saying? I was more familiar with the name than I was with the music. And once I met him, I was more familiar with him than I was with the music. But then the music came third, and the music is on point. You know what I'm saying? The nigga got it. You know what I mean? And I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But once I opened my ears up, I caught that. So I definitely endorse Bishop Lamont to the fullest. I endorse every New West artist that's out here doing their thing. And you know, it's too many of them to name.
Yeah.
But I fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the color that I wear, the color I represent, fool you. Red and blue makes green. You know what I'm saying? If you're affiliated, just know Big Face ain't that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Big Face been running around this motherfucker for 20 years doing this. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get some money out this shit. You know what I mean? So red and blue make green. And in the same respect, black and brown equals power. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm pushing it for 2007. So everybody that's out there doing their thing, I'm sending a shout out to, and I'm endorsing, you know what I'm saying? I'm stamping everybody that's with it. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is show me that you real with it, and I'm stamping your shit.
That's what's up.
That's just how the type of nigga I am anyway.
Yeah, that's what's up. Talk to us a little bit about, like, our movement, like, as far as, you know, West Coast Riders. You hollered at me, and this isn't our first time on the block. You know what I'm saying? How important do you feel we are, or the type of movement we're pushing? How do you feel about it?
Oh man, West Coast Riders is the lick, man. You know, y'all got it popping. I mean, y'all know where it's at. Y'all in the streets. You say it's not your first time on the block. You know what I mean? I was kind of surprised. I know you was probably coming from a different direction this time. Like, fuck, you don't know where Brazil at. You know what I'm saying? But you made it. You know what I mean? You probably just came from a different direction, like I say. But bottom line is, when I jump on my computer, dog, I mean, I'm logging on to my MySpace. I'm logging on to WestCoastRiders.com. And that's that, you know what I'm saying? That puts me up to date on what's happening in the internet world. I used to only log on to the website that we had our forum on, you know what I'm saying? And that did it for me, because they let me know what was popping over there on y'all shit and this shit over here too. But now our shit is defunct, and we got y'all, you know what I'm saying? Where is Big Face is my name. I started to say, where's Big Face Hunted? Where is Big Face is my name on the forum, you know what I'm saying? I don't log in much, but I do creep in. I do check out, the front page and see what's popping, you know what I'm saying? I wish I'd be on there a whole lot more, but I'm very thankful for the few times that, you know what I'm saying, I've been pubbed on that motherfucker, or me and my movement have been pubbed. So West Coast Riders got it popping, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all.
Yeah, we're definitely trying to take that whole internet and mesh it with the streets, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't be on there sometimes. I ain't gonna front, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, G-Ride taught me computers in 2000, you know what I'm saying? And I've been on them ever since. I've been on them motherfuckers ever since. And it's been a beautiful motherfucking thing as far as the internet world. And, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait 30 days for the next magazine to come out. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got punched in the club last night. You gonna find that shit out this morning if it's true or not on the motherfucking WestCoastWriters.com.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If somebody's having a hell of a show this coming week, you gonna find out on WestCoastWriters.com. So that's what it is. It's info. You know what I'm saying? It's a daily newspaper. I fuck with y'all daily, dog.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. We appreciate that love. You know, we're giving it right back and shit. Talk to us a little bit about MySpace. You mentioned that. Is that really you on your MySpace?
Oh, yeah. It's only one Big Face Hunted. You know what I'm saying? On that motherfucker. Ain't no imposters as of yet. Hopefully nobody get no ideas and let me just be me. I'm not no hell of a superstar nigga to be impersonating anyway. So that is me on my MySpace. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that shit daily. You know what I mean? Fat Rat told me Fat Rat was dealing with MySpace when nobody else was, and he was like, nigga, this is some shit everybody's gonna have one. MySpace, woo woo. I'm like, Fat Rat, you know, out of here with this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's another one of his crazy ideas. I'm thinking he done already slapped me back in the face with it. Pow, nigga, I told you. Nigga, I told you. Like, yeah, nigga, you on there. I'm like, yeah, I'm on there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it's for network purposes, you know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing as far as this music thing goes and as far as networking goes. And I utilize it to the fullest, you know what I'm saying? I don't get out there and search much, but if you're looking for me, I'm definitely there. You know what I'm saying? Like right along with Game and Boost getting my phone cut off, you know what I'm saying? They can't chop a nigga MySpace unless they... I don't think he rubbing shoulders with time yet.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
That's crazy, man. Shit. Well, Dan, when exactly can we expect, you know, let's kind of like wrap this up as far as like the DVD and all that. When do you look at if you had to put a timeline on it, when can we expect it?
My projected date is the 2-year anniversary of the documentary, January 18th, 2007.
Okay.
Hopefully, I mean, I'm a little bit behind, but hopefully I can wrap this up, get my editing my editing guys on this thing real tough, and we can get a beautiful project put together. I mean, the footage is all there. The whole story is there. I just got to mesh it all together and kind of like still looking for that distribution. So a couple of people got they palms all sweaty waiting on me, you know what I'm saying, to see what I come up with. And a lot of people probably will hear this for the first time right now. So if you got that big pocketbook looking for you, you know what I'm saying, I got a hell of a project, and it's gonna spring on to probably a whole lot of other shit.
Yeah, and you know them heads is watching too.
Oh yeah,
because I know that some of them big heads be on the site.
WestCoastWriters.com.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Gotta have a newspaper, man. You better know what's happening out here.
Yeah. So in closing, any shout outs, anything you want to say?
Big Face Hunted, man, the Brazilianaire. I mean, I'm still on Brazil. Where is Big Face Hunted? You seen the shirt? The back of the motherfucker says still on Brazil, if you didn't know. If you didn't get a chance to get behind me that particular time I had that on. And WestCoastWriters.com. Much love, y'all. You know what I mean? Brazil Street hustling. You know what I mean? Brazil Street Records to the fullest. All my artists is going to pave the way and show that this music mind and these music ears are legitimate. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga ain't playing. So it's a matter of time. Much love.
That's what's up, man. It's your boy Rat One, staying true to these streets. WestCoastWriters.com. Keep it locked, church.